Ronnie,
Ready?
we'll slip you in under the wire.
Under the wire. Thank you. County crews hauling and spreading gravel, blading gravel roads. I think probably should put in there as we can. Replenishing salt stockpiles, removing snow fence and posts from farm fields as conditions allow. Servicing excavators and backhoes in preparation for spring culvert tile repairs. There are some soft spots out there.
There was a pretty good size pipe payment, $11,000, $12,000 pipe. Where's that one go?
South of Woody Road.
Another one south of Oda Boats, that pipe,
It's there, right?
yeah, they're delivering part of it, so that one they're not, I don't think we've received a bill for that. I think that was just stockpile pipe, miscellaneous culverts.
More than 11,000.
Well, that's what I wondered.
Yeah,
This was 11.5 or 11
Yeah,
something.
I think that was some 24, 36, just stock pipe. That pipe down there south of Oda Boat, that'll be about $46,000, and that one comes in, that twin pipe. Project update, nothing really new on the M35 Cook project. Contractor's still saying he's gonna start mid-April. That bridge replacement on Wheeler 2227, that twin mill pipe, like we just said, pipe was ordered, and they've got about 2/3 of it, I think, delivered. And that pipe is gonna cost us $46,000, and we requested quotes for installation today. I had not opened them yet before I came to the board meeting, but I should know after dinner, or before dinner. As soon as I get back, I'll probably go ahead and open them. We received 2 when I left this morning, so. Item 3 there, we sent out requests for quotes on pavement marking. They're supposed to be in by March 18th, which is Friday. I did ask a few questions on the DOT on advertising signs, and they sent me a couple things, and I have not taken the time to completely read through these. If you guys want these, I'll give them to you guys, and I'll print off another set for myself. But, you know, there's a lot of different, you know, there's some signage that they do, you know, on the right of way, like those blue signs you see that, you know, tell you where different restaurants are, and then there's different signage, you know, for towns.
Do they have to, you know, like, if I got a gas station here in town, do I have to pay them so much?
I assume maybe that'll tell me that in here. I think.
Yeah, I can read through this.
I think maybe it goes on the blue sign, which they call logo signs. I'd have to look. I can maybe look for that, and but I'll leave these with you for I leave. So.
Okay.
That's basically all I had.
We're spreading some gravel down in my part of the county. It's pretty, it's got quite a bit of rock in it. Not big. No, I just thought, well, you know, sometimes we've said that, you know, what I've seen down there looks like pretty good gravel.
I guess I'm not sure which.
They're spot, I mean, they're not doing huge, they're probably doing areas that
Are black.
you know, the maintainers probably. So, the roads are in good shape.
Yeah, so far I think this week's going to be a test.
Yeah.
Good.
But I meant for spring, it's.
Yeah. I mean, they've been froze overnight, which is good, and then people can get stuff hauled in the morning early if they got things to haul, and hopefully they can shut down by noon. But the tree trimming people were running along the edge of the road, and they're just in Calhoun County. They tried to turn around in an intersection, and they left 6-8 inch deep ruts for tried to turn around.
Yeah, I think they had a truck stuck down here.
Oh, did they?
Okay. Well, Thanks, Ron.
No, I'm not done.
Oh,
Odebo Betterment Committee has requested, and I request, some type of a fence in front of the property, the county property there, and Odebo to block off those are on this beautification project that they're working on, and those big piles of rock and sand and everything right at the end of Second Street, kind of right on the main highway. They thought it looked bad, wondered if anything the county could do to.
do they have meetings that they discuss this stuff at?
Oh, yes, yeah.
I wonder if we should be having somebody,
See if I got it. No. Yeah, it's usually on Tuesday. It happened on the 8th. It must be probably the second Tuesday of the month at 6 o'clock at City. Well, last time was at the cafe in Odebo. Would probably there.
I'd like the city clerk to know
Yeah,
Where-
she also
where-
goes really.
where they're at and when they were.
Yeah.
They're basically asking for a fence there along Highway 39, is what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's right along 39 there.
Can we start putting a fence up by every county ship? I mean, if we do it for Olivol, we have to do it up, I mean, be fair to the other towns.
There's none that would be really effective like Odebo is. Because it's right there in the city limits, right?
Wall Lakes is in the city limits, all
Yeah,
Lakes is
but
the city
there's
limits.
no problem there. They've got these big piles.
Well, I don't,
of weeds
I'm just
right out to
being the
highway.
devil's advocate. You know, a friend of mine lives right by the county shed, and he looks at those big piles of junk.
Yeah.
I don't, I'm just throwing
I'm
it out.
just bringing a request from the
I got-
Odebo committee, and it's just
Well, I think it sounds like it'd be good if we, would attend those and try to see what their thoughts were and.
because they're working to get those old corn cribs torn down too along the highway.
We talked about controlling the weeds and the grass along there, which.
Well, another thing, I'm real familiar with that property, it's so marshy right in there, it's really bad, we have sewer line down in there, and I told that to the committee too, with that sewer line and as marshy as it is, really hard to do much in that area. It's always wet, and
Well, there's that tile line that dumps in from the south and keeps it wet all the time,
Right.
which don't help, and then there's, I don't know, there's several utilities in there, I think there's telephone lines and, quite a few things in there.
the remark was made after, from one of the people that didn't realize that I'm on the board of supervisor, and it was mentioned to take it to the board to bring it up, and they said, well, supervisors never do anything about it anyhow. So I brought it up, I would like to have that fact that it was brought up by the supervisors.
Okay. I will maybe call her and try to.
And this is, I mean, we have the annual problem of the weeds there.
Yeah.
And there really hasn't been any other contact. I guess that we've had. Jack lives right there, so they grab him
Yeah.
regularly, especially when we don't keep the weeds down.
Of course, putting fence along there is gonna make it, I mean, right now.
You gotta make it work.
Try to weed, yeah, try to get the weeds, because I think sometimes it's snuck along there with the boom mower and mowed, what we could reach out in the ditch, because it's, like you say, it's so wet in there, you can't really mow it with a mower. It's.
What about the, like the property line with the bowling alley? There's about as many linear feet along that lot line. And you'd see the same pile. I mean, if you're coming in Oldable from the south, I mean, we're gonna put, would they want us, are they gonna have the bowling alley put up with fence, or is that all our response? You follow me? I mean,
Yeah.
we better.
That's the only one that they complain about.
Yeah.
And the weed one is a legitimate complaint. I mean, and we have that every year. And
Well, I think, like I said, I think it would be good to get somebody to attend better meetings and, find out exactly what their concerns are and see if there's any other way to address it. And I'll go with that.
Is it, whose responsibility is it to improve the drainage, the DOT or the county?
Well, that's a DOT road ditch, and really,
You know what I mean? Really, you know, the first thing, that besides the fence, we need to address the drainage issue.
They really worked on that area just about, what, a year, 2 years ago, they're digging it out.
yeah, I think they tried to
They
clean it up.
really did a lot of cleaning and working in that area here within the last few years, because I was there and watched them.
I don't know if they could, you know, that tile line that dumps in down the end, if you keep that tile line and extend it, and it goes into that cross pipe, I think, right there under the road. If you extended it up there, where that would help keep that area drier, so you could, you know, actually get in there and mow it, you know, I don't know. But
Is there a creek goes through there, Jack? I mean,
No,
like
but
an outlet for the tile?
well, the tile that comes past the bowling alley, there, outlets in the road ditch there, and I don't know where that tile comes from.
There's always water
But there's
there.
always, dumping water into that ditch section, and it runs up there about to our driveway, and then I think it goes under that culvert to the west side.
See, that was buried for a while, they finally got it dug down, it was that far down when they were digging there.
But the darn tile where it outlets in the upper end there isn't, I mean, it isn't very deep in the ground, so,
It's just, it's a bad spot, just plain for maintenance as far as,
yeah. So,
Look into trying to get it drained, maybe we can go through, you know, the county property, then go east through the county property to get fall. Because you go out east of town, there's a creek, well, there's a drainage district that dumps, you know, on the north side of the road. That's
Falls, it leans the wrong way, yeah. That, it goes downhill. The falls out there.
Well, maybe we can make it a rain garden.
it used to be just a bunch of reeds and stuff in there.
That's
when
what
I
they
first
like,
came
yeah.
there.
yeah, those ones,
Just.
Maybe we could just call it the Holy Bolt Rain Garden. You could get green points from it.
Then we paint those rock piles green. Like a mountain or something.
put plants and flowers in there. I will.
But it is a bad location, period, as far as maintenance, I realize that. Been in trouble with that for years. Okay, thank you, Ron.